What's up, elevators? I'm Laz.
I'm Mary.
And before we begin our video today, I would urge you guys to please like and subscribe to our content because it really helps us grow and it really motivates us to keep going and making more quality content for you guys.
Also comment, let us know your feedback. That is literally what helps us improve our content.
Right, so on to the show.
We're going to be speaking about the female and masculine energy. So I'm going to be speaking about the female energy and Laz is going to be speaking about the masculine energy. So ladies first. So the female energy has to do, the female and male energy have to do with yin and yang. I'm going to be speaking on yin. So yin has to do with the water. And water has to do with emotions. So feminine energy is connected to our emotions. It's connected to the earth, because water and earth correlate with each other. So the feminine energy is connected to our bodies. The female energy is related to receiving energy. So when we think about female, we're thinking about absorbing. So since the female energy has to do with earth and it has to do with water, it has to do with how we express ourselves physically. It also has to do with our sensuality, how comfortable we are in our own skin. That's what the female energy is all about. It's also about vulnerability, allowing yourself to be vulnerable or allowing yourself to be led. Female energy is creativity in its most purest form. Anything that you can create, that you can share with your friends or with your loved ones or with the world is you expressing your female energy. You're tapping in to the female and you're sharing that with the world. So that's what female energy is all about.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about masculine energy, which is yang. Yang correlates with the element fire and also light because fire is light. So masculine energy is all about getting things done, willpower, drive, confidence, all the things that you need to push you. Oh, it also has to do with logic and information and strategizing. All these things correlate with each other when we're talking about yang. Since yang is all about releasing and sharing our wisdom, our information, sharing that light within, that burning fire that we have inside, that drive, that willpower, it's all about inspiring others and sharing your wisdom.
Now you know what feminine and masculine energy are. Now we have to speak about why we need them both.
So, like all things in life, there needs to be a balance. You can't have too much of this or too much of that. So when we're talking about feminine and masculine energies, we're talking about two things that need to intertwine and work together. Because once they work together, they become balanced. And once you have these two energies that are inside all of us, working together, we can reach our fullest potential.
Exactly. The idea is to have them, because the word balanced seems so far-fetched or out of reach.
Yeah, right, that's the word, out of reach. It feels like,
out of reach.
I can't really quite,
Because people, when they think of equality, they think it's like, oh, like, that's so, unrealistic. It's more about complementing one another. Both energies have to complement each other. So it's not really about like full-blown balance, like, it's just because it's all unrealistic. There's never going to be this. It's always going to be this. But the whole point is for always there to be this, not to be like this, if that makes any sense.
Right. They have to intertwine with each other.
Exactly.
It's not necessarily you have to be both at the same time all the time. It's just that you can't be one thing all the time because then the other doesn't shine as much.
Exactly.
And then what happens is you get toxic behaviors, toxic masculinity or toxic femininity, which we will talk about in the following videos.
Just like how we said there's toxic feminine and toxic masculine, we're going to provide to you guys what that looks like. Because toxic feminine and toxic masculine can mean anything.
Yeah, like what does that even look
like? Exactly. So to really dissect that and what does that look like, we're going to show you on the next episode.
Before we go, guys, we want to let you know that we are working on a Patreon account where we're going to have exclusive content that's uncensored, untamed, uncut. It's going to be awesome. Because the problem, here in YouTube, we're very limited to the things we can speak about without being banned or shadow banned. So if you guys really like what we do and support what we do, check out our Patreon. We're gonna be releasing it very soon. We're gonna make a video about that. But for now, it's in the works.
So stay tuned for the next episode on what toxic feminine and masculine looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so already, and we will see you guys next time.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate the heck out of you. See you next time.